I found the best tailored trousers for autumn, spring, summer. Maybe not summer's as hot as they are in the UK now. And coming into autumn, I think that a lot of people suddenly think, oh, I need to buy new clothes, it's getting colder. But we forget what we already own and what is already in our wardrobe. So in today's YouTube video, I'm going to style my favourite and the most flattering pair of tailored trousers you will ever own, or I will ever own, with things that I already own in my wardrobe. So hello, my name's Lucy. If you are new to my YouTube channel, I sold and donated all of my clothes at the start of last year, and I think I'm going to sneeze. No, we're good. And I hired a stylist and I started rebuilding my wardrobe piece by piece, really considering where each piece would fit in my wardrobe, how it would work with the other clothes that I bought, rather than simply buying pieces on a whim because I liked them. But then when I got home, realising that I had all these clothes and nothing to wear because I had no outfits and just a mixture of things that I liked. So I've been on this rebuilding journey for a year, just over a year actually. And that means that I've already been through an autumn. And I bought a few pieces last autumn, a bit of knitwear. In fact, actually, most of the knitwear that I had last autumn I already owned. I was actually more focusing on shoes and finding the right coat. So this year, there's not so much I actually need. I've got a navy jumper on my list, but other than that, I think I'm good. So these are the trousers. Also, I don't know if you can see my shoes. Hang on, let's lower the camera. If you watched last week's video, you might be surprised to see the shoes. I got some red flip-flops. They're actually more coral than red, to be honest with you, but I know I mentioned plantar fasciitis last week. There's a pair of red leather flip-flops that I'd really like, but at the moment I can't wear flat-footed shoes because I've got plantar fasciitis. Anyway, moving on to today's video. I'm going to have to do a close-up of these trousers. I cannot tell you how lovely the fabric is, okay? The way that these are built, the way that they are made, the way that they fit me, I put them on and I instantly felt like I had never had a pair of trousers as luxurious as this. They just feel amazing they feel amazing to wear. They're super comfortable. And I think everyone needs a pair of black tailored trousers in their wardrobe. It's a very kind of staple capsule item that will go with a lot of things. I bought these in February in Australia, and then when I came back, the weather kind of picked up a bit and was really rather lovely. So I've not had a chance to wear them, to style them, and that is what we're going to do today. We're going to have a little look through my wardrobe and see what I can pair this with. Today we're going to shop from my own wardrobe and see what we can pair these with and put together some outfits that I'll take a photo of, put them in my outfits folder on my phone, and then when I'm getting dressed in the morning, I can think, right, need to get dressed quickly. What do I have available? Scroll through, pick an outfit, and out the door I go. So I'm wearing a white t-shirt as a really good base because I think this is a great base to pair with a lot of different things that I own. So jackets, shoes, bags, jumpers, and I thought we could try a few combinations just with this to see how many we can put together. I was originally going to do only 4 outfits in this video, but I think I can make, looking through my wardrobe, I think we can make a lot more than that, but we'll use this as a base. This is outfit 1, cream blazer. I got this in the naked sale and I didn't realise actually that the sleeves on this are slightly draped, which I'm not mad about, but I'm also not loving. So last time I wore this, I used hair ties to kind of hold up the sleeves. Not sure actually what I did with those hair ties, so I can't do it today, but if they fall down, let's just imagine. My stylist taught me to do this trick with my sleeves to draw attention to the waist, and I think it makes it look so much more chic. This outfit's kind of giving like I work at Sheerluxe. Where would I wear this to? Right, if I was wearing this just to like meetings and stuff, I would probably wear it with a pair of black pumps. I don't have fully leather black pumps, and I'm not sure I really need them. So we'll just go with these because these are kind of transitional, but I could also pair them with some black loafers. I do sometimes feel though that you need, have you ever heard of the wrong shoe theory though, where they say that, for example, like with these trousers, if I'm wearing loafers, because they're both like a smart work shoe, they may not go. And do I agree with that? I think I agree with that. So loafers are out. This will do. If you have any other ideas of shoes that I could wear with this, do feel free to comment them below. But I think this is fine for now. If we're shopping in my own wardrobe, I've got some brown suede pumps that I could wear. I've got some little kitten heels with a pointed toe, which I could wear, but that's more sort of like going out. So we'll try those on later. But as far as an outfit goes, I think this is really quite chic. I forgot to say I'd style that with maybe like an oversized clutch, but I don't have an oversized clutch, so I'd probably wear my Latanya bag, which I don't know where it is. So you saw me do this last week, and I thought this could work quite nicely as like a little contrast situation. Dresses it down, which I quite like. Why have I never thought to wear this like this before? Cute little raffia bag. The red shirt, the trousers. This is giving like, this actually could be good honeymoon vibes for my Cornwall honeymoon. Maybe, I mean, I think actually possibly the trousers are probably a bit too posh for that, but I could wear this to China. I love this outfit. How great. Do I have? Yes. Okay. So I've got a couple more that I'm going to try on with the white t-shirt, and that's because I think layering with a jumper provides a few different looks, but I love already how the base is the same on this outfit versus the blazer, but the vibe is just totally different. Very old Zara jumper that is not made from natural fibres, but it is quite warm and I like the fit of it. So I shall not get rid of the things that I wear a lot of. Great like this, but when it gets a little bit chillier in the evenings, I've seen a picture of a girl on Pinterest wearing this kind of outfit, but she's got some really cool chunky trainers on, and I don't own a pair of cool chunky trainers. In case you missed it, I actually only exclusively used to wear trainers. I feel like I'm scarred from it. My stylist pointed it out when she came over for the first time and was like, where are all your shoes? And I was like, these are all my shoes. And they were actually all just trainers. So now I've gone so far the other way that I actually am finding it really difficult to go back. But I do need to get a pair for my travels later on this year. So I would like to wear it with a chunky pair of trainers. But for now, I think it looks all right with these shoes. Flip-flops. Suede pumps. A great little work outfit as well. Ideally, I'd probably wear it with a black bag, but we're shopping from my wardrobe and I don't have any large black bags, so cool vibes. This I bought for the summer, but I wasn't quite sure what else I would wear it with apart from white jeans and my white Bermuda shorts, but I've got an idea. Let's see if it's going to work. Is that not really fun? This is very dish. This is giving dish vibes. And I'm only wearing one piece of dish. Didn't think this necklace would be so transitional into autumn, winter, but I love that the black is like contrasting black. I just think I look very stylish. And I'm happy about it. But when I look in the mirror sometimes during this restyle, I'm like, who is that woman? And what have you done with the old Lucy? So I'm really pleased with this. And I would wear it with my trusty Latanya. on the shoulder. Although I've said this before, I do quite like a brown with black. Clutch bag could work. Who would have thought you could take a raffia bag into autumn? I think that's quite fun. I might need to change the shoes though. What about if I wanted to go out? I have a top in mind, which I've not worn yet, and I bought it at Christmas. But in my defence, I haven't actually been out anywhere because I've been on this bridal prep situation to wear it. So let's put it on. I just wish this had a little tie so that it could be like loose at the top and more cinched here, but would it have that luxury? So, and I also don't know where my little tack machine is. So, done a little asymmetric, and this is the only top I think I've ever tucked in asymmetrically that I've thought looks okay enough to go out. And now this is where you're probably thinking that a pair of different coloured shoes might work well. And what I do have is a pair of brown, unworn, Tony Bianco shoes, which I picked up in Australia, which this could very much be a work vibe, maybe without the top. And a brown bag. It really feels like my style. But it's a nice enough outfit. Do I feel amazing? Not sure. So something needs to change here. This could be more of a vibe. This is very much out though, isn't it? I do have some gold shoes I could wear with this. I think it was the way that I had it tucked in, because that looks way better. But I still feel like it needs like a bit, like a pop of colour of some sort or something. Maybe my hair up. Like a little pony vibe with the backless. Something's not working about this and I can't work out what. So I think we're going to can this. We're going to put it on ice for a second. Try something else. If you can work out what's missing, do feel free to let me know in the comments. I love this top. I don't think they'll do this anymore, but I will try and find something similar and link it below. This is from Zara. I actually bought it because I wanted this Ganni tee that was like £200. I was like, that's too much for a t-shirt. And then I found this, which was similar, and just thought it was really nice. So what can we do to make this a bit more interesting? I've got an itchy ear. Maybe I'm trying too hard and we don't need to make it more interesting. It just needs to be a little easy number. I always just think like a white top and black trousers like this are kind of giving a bit like school sixth form vibes. This is a nice outfit. Simple. Let's not overthink it. Really keen to style something that's literally just my favourite black vest, which you all seem to love. But it did feel a little bit too simple. I didn't have a coloured knit, so maybe that's something to add to the list of things to search for on Vinted. But I found this in my husband-to-be's wardrobe. And I think that looks really nice. Just like a pop of colour. And then I've got a little bit of blue on my bag charm as well, which is cute. Pair of flip-flops. Yeah. Gosh, we're really like rolling through the outfits now, aren't we? I can't remember what number we're even on now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and do not sleep on these trousers, please. Trust me on this. I've linked them below. They are the best trousers you ever own. They are barrel, by the way. So if you don't like barrel, probably don't buy them. But if you don't have a good pair of black tailored trousers, they are so unbelievably flattering. So definitely check them out. I've linked all of the other items below for you as well. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. Come back next week because I'm going to be going through a few of my handbags that I think are worth the money. I've got a few mid-range, mostly sort of lower end. I do have a few designer handbags, but to be honest with you, I actually think a designer handbag, sorry to say, but it's not that interesting anymore. Unless it was like a fun secondhand one, but yeah. So yeah, next week I'll be going through my bags that go with literally every single outfit in my wardrobe. And if you're looking for those kind of bags, they'll be perfect for you. I am on the hunt for like a fun, colourful bag, but because it's a statement piece, I don't want to jump the gun and get something that I will regret later on. So I'm really just keeping an eye out for the perfect piece. And that's actually what this whole wardrobe restyle process is all about. Not just buying something because that will do for now. Like if you're looking for a brown coat for winter and you're rushing the process and trying to like desperately like hold on to something that's not, holding on to an idea where you haven't found the perfect thing, you might have to wait a few seasons to find it and kind of make do with what you have for now. And that's one of the lessons I've definitely learned. I've definitely made a few mistakes by thinking I need everything now. So be patient, and I will see you guys next week for another episode in Rebuilding My Wardrobe. You can also find all of my other social links below. So if you want to keep up with me in the meantime, do go and find me on there. Bye.